All right, good morning, everybody. Eddie the Block here of the Relic Extractors, along with my good friend John Amici here behind me again. We are going to get back into the hole that we pulled like over 100 bottles out of the other week on the last video, and we're going to see what we get today. It's just starting to get light enough to where we can see, so give it a couple more minutes. Mosquitoes are out already. It's going to be 80 degrees today. What's today? October 3rd?
No,
The 4th, October 4th. I'm a day behind. That's all right. And it's going to be 80 degrees. And we're going to be in a wide open area by the time the sun gets over top of us. So we might get a little hot today. Hopefully the bottles are hot too. So we'll catch up with you hopefully when they start popping out. See you in a bit. All right, guys. Got John down there starting to clean out basically the stuff that fell in on him last week, and probably take us about half hour, 45 minutes. We'll get this all out of the way, and we'll get back down to where we were. What is that, piece of concrete?
Yeah.
Watch, here it comes again. Throw it up this way, John. There we go. And so we'll see what happens today, guys. Stay tuned. Got the deer walking through right there. She's sneaking by.
Yeah. Come back down to the floor.
All right, guys, pretty much cleaned out. This is about 4 feet back. Can't really go much further than where we're at without being compromised and squished, maybe. But I am not sure if this is a heavily spotted piece of spatterware, stoneware. But look at all that cobalt in there. I can't tell if it's that or if it's an enamel pot. It doesn't feel like metal. I mean, it could be just full of dirt and it's not giving me that sound. You know the difference when you hit glass or stoneware or metal. So I'm a little betwixt, but it's pretty big. May not look it from what you're looking at right now, but I'm gonna have to take my time with this, and I'm gonna try. And I didn't have my headlamp, and I forgot my flashlight, so I'm gonna have to wrap my phone up in my sweatshirt and set it up here just so the light shines on it, so I can get around it a little bit and see what we got. Stay tuned. Hopefully, it's a day maker. Whew. All right, guys. John's turning down in the hole. I know it still looks kind of a mess, but we got it pretty cleaned out in the back area. Next time I go down, I'll have to clean out my area here. I just pulled a bunch of stuff forward. Not much really that I was working on that was an enamel pot. You can see it laying there. It was just so packed full of stuff, it didn't feel like it was metal. So here's what was laying in it with it, though. Katz Brothers out of Patterson, 1912. Last year they made the big numbers for the date. This would have been nice if it was embossed. Nice paneled ketchup. 10 paneled. No Heinz mark or anything like that on it, but nice design to it. And as I was, cleaning the stuff out, I got a Pinex, I think this is. Let me see. Yeah, I got a Pinex. Side embossed. Got a Harris's extract. McMonagle and Rogers. 2 different size Ogden and Shimmers. And a small size Liam Perrins. So not bad for a start. And I'm going to move these over here so I know what we got from last week to this week. And The ogden and shimmers look pretty decent. They don't look like there's any damage on them. So right now, that's what I'm keeping. The extracts and those 2 pharmacy bottles. So we'll see what John gets, and we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. All right. Well, John's just crawling back down in there. He pulled a couple things out, and he just pulled out this nice Orange County blob. First blob for him, I think, in the dump period, right, John?
Here,
Yeah. Nice Orange County blob. Doesn't seem to have any damage to it. John's on the board with his first blob at the epic dump. All right, guys, we'll get back. That's a good start. All right, guys, it's probably been about an hour to an hour and a half since the last little video clip. We had this whole section here break off on us, and it got really shallow over here where the 2 clay caps kind of met, and the glass dried up to the right, which is fine. I want to head back this way anyway, kind of like right where this tree is right here. Then it gets back, starts getting a little deeper and a little older again. Starting to run into a mix of age here, teens to the 20s, which is fine, still find some decent stuff. But let me give you an update here. Some of this is from the last trip, but Deer Park Brewing out of Port Jervis, DPB on the base. I got an inkwell, a little pyramid shape, my wife's salad dressing. Got this neat little shaker, but the little ivy leaves are coming right off. I mean, it's still nice, white, I guess. Glycothymoline, Charles Hires, and then if I can reach it over here, give me a second. Too bad the top was knocked off of this. It says it's Alpi, which I think means Alps. It's because there's like mountains behind it in the middle. So probably some type of cordial or something like that. Probably from the French Alps. It's a funky looking bottle. I would have had a label right there in that diamond. And yeah. And probably Alpine or Alp, whatever. It's ALPI, but you can see the mountains behind it there. Top knocked off of that one. Common, teens to maybe 1920 whiskey bottle. What else? What else is new here? Oh, the Charles Gouldens. I think I already mentioned that. Then I got a nice Cobalt Square Ink. And check this thing out. Look at the shape of this thing. Another one of those cordial type liquor bottles. I love these things. There's all different kinds of them. Another Katz Brothers. Great Radium Spring Water John got. Got a little bit newer Sweeney's. Probably 1920s on that one. And yeah, a bunch of slicks. I mean, all in all, the glass is still coming out profusely. John got a couple nice milks over here, Bronson's and a Harford, which they are not too easy to find. I have a couple of them, 3 maybe I've dug in 7-8 years digging here. So you got that nice Chianti, that round bottom. And most of this stuff here is from the last trip. But nonetheless, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I still got about 15 keepers so far today. And so we're just throwing everything here to the right now. The one clay cap did break off, and it was heavy. It's just, and I knew it was coming. I got my rear end out of there just in time, and the whole thing broke off. So we're in a safe position now, and we're going to carry on. And we'll catch you when the next bunch of goodies comes out. Stay tuned. All right, guys, my storage space is starting to run out again, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get this on there. If anything, I'll get rid of that 4-minute section previous to this. John just pulled out this really nice McMonagle and Rogers Druggists, one of the larger size. I believe there's one size larger than this, and they go down to, something like 1 inch high. So my buddy Jimbo, I believe, he had like a whole run of them of every size at one point. Really nice. No damage on the lip on this or anything either. No cracks or nothing. Great find right there. Nice local druggist out of Middletown. So John's got 2 goodies, really good ones today. This one and that Orange County blob he got earlier. So hopefully we can continue to tape a little bit more. See you back.